my senior colleagues in the Council of Ministers, Shri Manoj Sinha ji, Shri Suresh Prabhu ji, the titans of industry present on the dais, Shri Sunil Bharati Mittal ji, Shri Kumara Mangalam Birla ji, Shri Mukesh Advani ji, my friend and colleague Aruna ji, visiting ministers and dignitaries from across the globe, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by joining the previous speakers in complimenting Manoj Sinha ji and his team for putting together this very impressive and I may say spectacular second session of the India Mobile Congress. I must confess that when I was first invited to participate in this meeting, I asked myself as to what precisely I would be able to contribute. And then the answer came to me in terms of the facts of the various flagship missions that are anchored in my ministry. And I mean not only the Smart Cities mission, which is anchored in technology, but all the rest that we are doing in terms of the urban rejuvenation that we are attempting in order to build the India of tomorrow. All that requires the use of technology. And I must say, to my long list of actions that require to be taken, I was very touched when one of the titans of industry mentioned what the Urban Development Ministry can do in terms of the location of towers. Yes, that is a problem that has confronted us. It is a problem not of our making. When there was a rapid exponential growth in this sector, all service providers wanted to put up towers and all citizens wanted those towers not to be located in their residential areas. So clearly, we need to be able to factor that into our urban planning so that the consumer is not disadvantaged, the service provider is not disadvantaged, and at the same time, the overall objectives that we are trying to achieve are also facilitated. Let me try and outline for you in the limited time that I have what precisely the urban rejuvenation is. When we became an independent country in 1947, 17% of India lived in urban spaces. But that was 17% on a population base of only 350 million. Today, as per the latest census, the 2011 census, 13% of India lives in urban spaces, but that is 30% on a population base of 1.25 billion. And we are working towards 2030 when roughly 600 million Indians will live in urban spaces. And the urban space that we have to create requires the building of something like 700 to 900 million square meters of urban space every year. But that has to be built in a green and resilient manner, and that cannot be done without the use of modern technologies. This amounts to building something like one Chicago every year between now and 2030 in India. When my ministry unveiled the Smart Cities mission, one of the flagship programs of the Hon'ble Prime Minister, on June 25, 2015, it selected 100 smart cities. But let me clarify that out of these 100, 90 are brownfield projects. That is, you take the existing city and you try and retrofit it and retro-develop it. Only 10 of them are greenfield projects where, as it were, a new smart city can descend through science fiction from the heavens. And retrofitting a brownfield city is always infinitely more difficult than building a new brownfield city. I'm very happy to inform you that this scheme, which is hinging on technology and innovation, also has a strong element of citizen participation. The Smart Cities mission envisions a holistic approach to the development of a smart city with emphasis on affordable housing, integrated, unified, multimodal transport, smart security, creation and preservation of open spaces, faster connectivity, remote management of houses, e-transport, connected cars, waste, e-waste, traffic management, solar power, smart lighting, and logistics, among others. For those of you who are visiting India for the first time, and if you have a little time on your hands, I would suggest that you visit one of these smart cities where the integrated command and control centers are fully operational. There are 11 of those, 27 more are under construction, and by this time next year, I'm hoping that we will have 50 integrated command and control centers in the 100 cities. These command and control centers have huge NASA-like screens on which all the urban services are linked through the use of technology, where you can monitor and regulate traffic, manage electricity, water, issues of security, and so on. And in the smart cities where these integrated command and control centers are operational, we see an immediate impact in terms of increase in security, crimes against women have decreased, and so on and so forth. When the Honorable Prime Minister advocated the use of technology, he had two things in mind, primarily. One is to bring the benefits of government welfare schemes to the poorest beneficiary in the shortest possible time frame. Also to eliminate corruption from the system. Technology and transparency are the two best vehicles for ensuring that. Technologically empowered people have the potential to remove all hurdles, including middlemen. A lag on the literacy fund can be neutralized and overcome by the use of technology, and that is very much in operation in what we are witnessing today. The Honorable Prime Minister also exhorted all government departments to leverage the use of space technology tools, and I'm very happy to inform you that the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, or the Affordable Housing Scheme, has, in conjunction and with the partnership of the Department of Space, put in place a system of geotagging the homes which are being constructed for beneficiaries. A proper and scientific monitoring of the system is tied to fund release as the program and the projects are implemented. As the country prepares itself to house the next generation technologies, welcoming an age where machines will interact with each other, the effects it will have on us will be vast and varied. Futuristic technologies like 5G, artificial intelligence, machine-to-machine communications, Internet of Things, cloud computing, automation, robotics, augmented reality, and virtual reality are already making noticeable inroads. Digital India, ladies and gentlemen, is no more a distant dream, as we have been taking concrete steps towards realizing it. And the smart cities of the future will similarly see more and more innovative application of these futuristic technologies. Let me conclude by saying that the first industrial revolution took place between 1750 and 1850, when India was still a colony. We were therefore not participants meaningfully in the first industrial revolution. Our ability and the advantage we took in the subsequent industrial revolutions was also, I would submit, somewhat lacking. But I'm absolutely confident that the fourth industrial revolution, which is all about using technology for urban services, will be one that will succeed because India will succeed. And I think on India's success rides the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. So let me again conclude by complimenting Manojji for putting together this spectacular show, and let me wish all of you very, very successful deliberation, and I'm sure that the kind of experience that you will bring through these discussions and the networking will all serve a larger global cause, which I think India is not only proud to be a member of, but I quote Mukeshji when he said, in the years to come, India will be in the top 3 in this sector. Once again, heartiest congratulations, and thank you very much.